So this video is for you buyers out there. You know, the cheapest house on the list is not always the least expensive to own. This is Jason Valentine with Coldwell Banker High Desert Realty, and I want to give you a little bit of consideration while you're looking for the right house in today's market. So buyers, I want to talk to you about something that can save you a lot of frustration, and that is that the cheapest house is not always the least expensive house. When buyers are searching, it is natural to focus on price. You know, you see a house that's listed at 185 and another house that's listed at 215, and the first thought might be that the 185 house is a cheaper or a better deal. Well, maybe, but not always, because the purchase price is not just about the cost of owning the home. You know, a lower priced house might need repairs. It might need items like a roof or heating or cooling work. It might have electrical issues. It might need flooring, windows, appliances, and it may cost more to insure. It may have higher utility costs because it's not as energy efficient, and it may require repairs that cannot be easily financed after the closing. So even though the price looks lower, the true cost of ownership might be a little bit higher, and that doesn't mean that you should avoid every house that needs work, but some buyers are comfortable making repairs and some buyers are not. Some buyers might have cash available after closing to do those repairs, and some buyers may not. Some buyers might have the skills or a family to help or access to contractors or friends that can help them make these repairs. Some buyers are intentionally looking for properties that they can improve over time, and that can be a good strategy, but it needs to be done intentionally. The mistake is buying a cheaper home without understanding that the cost it could it can take to make it safe, functional, comfortable, and financeable could be quite excessive. And this is where your agent, your lender, and your home inspector really matter, because before you decide a home is a deal, you really should ask some questions like, what's the condition of the roof, or how old are the major systems like the mechanical systems in the house? What repairs are obvious, and are utilities likely to be higher? Will I have enough money after closing to handle the immediate repairs? And those questions all matter, because affordability is not just about getting into the home, it's about being able to stay into the home and maintain it properly. And a slightly more expensive home that might be a little cleaner, better maintained, and more efficient might actually be less stressful and more affordable over time. On the other hand, a lower priced home might be the right choice if you understand the trade-offs and you have a plan for it. The key is not to judge value by the price alone. The key is to judge the full value of the home based off of price, payment, condition, repairs, location, resale potential, and maybe your long-term goals. That is how buyers make better decisions, and I don't want buyers to be afraid of homes that need work. There's actually great solutions like rehab loans for those. But I just want buyers to be informed, because there's a big difference between making an uninformed decision and making an informed one. And informed buyers can look at a home and say, hey, this one needs repair, but the price makes sense and I have a plan. An uninformed buyer is going to say something like, it's cheaper, and then they get overwhelmed after closing. So when you're shopping, don't just ask what the price is, ask, what will this home cost me to own? And that's a much better question in your home search. This is Jason Valentine with Coldwell Banker High Desert Realty. If you want to learn more about these types of strategies that I'm talking about and you're looking for a home, I would encourage you to make a buyer consultation with me. This is where we discuss a lot of this stuff. There is a link in the description on this video where you can book a one-on-one consultation with me at the office, or you can give me a call on my cell phone, 575-496-1068, or on my office phone, 505-863-4363. Better questions lead to better decisions, better strategies, and it all starts with the buyer consultation. Hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.